What is up, guys? Pokebon's back. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we do everything Pokemon investing, Pokemon ripping, and also PSA grading, which is exactly what we're going to be doing today. About 2 months ago, I found my home collection that my mom actually kept safe, and then I found a lot of Japanese cards. I also found some like base set Pokemon cards, but they're all in terrible condition. None of them were pretty much worth grading. Like this Pikachu that I had, this Jungle Pikachu, I had a bunch of Jungle and Fossil as well, and yeah, nothing really of note. I didn't even have any holos in my old set, but alas, I still have those Japanese cards that I wanted to get graded. I didn't really touch them, so they should have gotten good grades. And yeah, let's just get into it. I did see some of the grades, so I got way too excited. You're not gonna see like a legit authentic reaction. It's just gonna be me just looking at them. But I got these graded at GameStop. It's about a $300 order, so it was about like 21 or 22 cards. But let's get into it. So let's just go. It's not gonna be in any certain order, so it's gonna be mixed up. Let's just flip them over. All right, here's the first one. This is a Koraidon. And what do we get? What did we get? PSA 9. Okay. So we got a PSA 9 Koraidon. I got this from the Scarlet and Violet era, and it was one of my first SIRs I ever got. I was super happy because it has the jungle in the background, and Koraidon is one of the best special Pokemon out right now. Yeah, so this one got a 9, and I don't know. If you look at it, it's pretty bottom heavy. I think that's what caused it to get a 9. Look at that bottom part right there. I don't know if my lighting's kind of weird. I have to like angle it this direction, but yeah, the bottoms, it's super bottom heavy. That might have been the main reason it got a 9. The corners, if you see it, there's one dot on this top corner. I don't know if you guys can see it. One dot on this top corner, and then is that another one? Yeah, there's two, so 2 dots, and oh, actually 3 dots. So 3 dots of whitening from the factory. Yeah, I don't know if that's a yeah, that's probably why, if I can see it. Yeah, there's 3 dots. Might be even 4 dots on each corner. So understandable for a Koraidon. I mean, it's still a $20 slab. Overall, I was hoping to get that $60 slab, but whatever. I still love this card. Might sell it, I don't know. We got a Japanese card. Okay, so we got Erika's Trainer at an 8. I expected this. I even asked Reddit forum what their thoughts was on grading Japanese vintage cards, and you know, a lot of these Japanese vintage cards, they do get micro scratches very easily, even if you're just sifting through, so I recommend being careful. This is exactly what happened with this Erika Trainer card from the Tamamushi gym deck. I remember my mom bought it from... My mom bought the Tamamushi and Yamabuki, I believe. That's the psychic version, Japanese, along with some other cards that you guys will see. Yeah, this one an 8. Not surprised. There's some micro scratches. You can't see it on this inside the slab. It's gonna cover the slab is gonna cover it, but you might be able to see it. Yeah, there are micro scratches on this one, but still very well preserved. And overall, I think this is about a $20 slab at an 8. If it were to get a 9, $40, and I think it's like $100 for a 10. But still really good for a vintage card. Oh, I keep thinking I want to like hide it, but whatever. I already saw some of these. So Sabrina's Trainer. I know a lot of people like this one. A little bit more expensive than the Erika's Trainer, but this is from the Yamabuki City Gym deck that came out in '99. Yes, also has the same micro scratches as well, but you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, you can see it right here. I don't know if you guys see it. I could see it from my angle, but just like a whole like bunch of scratches just right here. And I'm okay with the 8. I at least didn't get a 7. You could still sell it to GameStop for credit. So I believe GameStop's credit, they will charge about like 60-70% of the actual value. So not bad. Gonna hold on to these. Anything vintage I'm gonna hold on to ideally because their prices go up over time. All right, let's see the next one. Let's hide this one. Bulbasaur. I like this one. I feel like this is my first 10. So okay, we got a 10. We got a 10. So this one comes from the poster collection, right? The 151 poster collection that actually was one of my first collection boxes that I bought when I started collecting about 2 months ago, and I'm super happy with I'm super happy that I at least checked the prices on those 3 cards, because look, I got a 10 and these are 50 bucks, around 50 bucks on eBay. I think some of them have swirls, but I'm so happy with this one. I knew it was gonna get a 10 because it was basically flawless in the front and centering. It might have one cut mark, but yeah, like there's literally no whitening or cut marks from the factory. And then the front centering is, I think it's not the best, but it's within spec. So happy with this, the Bulbasaur promo. You'll see more of these in this set. So all right, here we go. We got the Squirtle. We got the Squirtle from the 151 poster collection. Happy to say I definitely probably made my money back. I bought that on sale for 20 bucks, I think, from, no, it was 15 bucks from Walmart. And I got the promo cards I didn't know were worth anything. So there we go. We got another 10. We got another 10 from the turtle Pokemon. This one was actually flawless as well. No cut marks, no white dots or anything like that. And yeah, the Cosmos promos, the Cosmos Hollows are, I would check the price every time you see any promo cards that come with a collection box or anything like that, or a tin. Check the price, because you could definitely run into a situation where you could definitely make your money back and even more. Does this one have a swirl? I don't think so, but yeah, happy with this one. All these will be on my eBay store, so go ahead and check it out. And we got another Squirtle. I think this one's a 10 too. Yes, we got another 10 on a Squirtle. So another good. I think I bought about 3 collection boxes, so I still have more of these to grade, but they will be sent in my next round too. I have like a whole nother set. Happy with these. Pikachu V from the Shine, or is it the Hidden Fates collection box? Got this from Best Buy. Wow, we got another 10, and this one was a shoe-in. I threw this in because I was like, okay, the centering looks good, the corners look good, and the back has no whitening, so I just threw it in, and yeah, got a 10. So I'm happy with this. This one goes for about 30 bucks. Probably just gonna go and trade it back or sell it back for credit or cash back to GameStop, because I saw that they're buying it for 25 bucks. So yeah, it's a good little pull. Definitely made my money back on that collection box, and $5, or I guess I'm $5 in the green, without taking account any of the PSA grading fees. So kind of a basic Pikachu card in my opinion, but I mean, it's Pikachu, you know, everyone's favorite Pokemon. So happy with that one. Okay, Morpeko. I didn't know what this one was gonna get, but I know that there's like some hollow bleed on this top corner right here. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna get a 10. Yeah, and we got a 9. And there's like a little defect right here too, so expected. I think the back has also, actually there's only 2 cut marks from what I'm seeing on the back, so maybe something right there. Yeah, I didn't think that this was gonna get a 10 actually. Still an illustration rare from Paradox Rift. Yeah, I definitely want to get the Altaria from Paradox Rift, but I don't know how many people like this Pokemon. I just saw that it was pretty good value on a PSA 10, and I decided to risk it, but not really worth it. All right, the Charmander from Obsidian Flames. Sorry about that shadow, guys. I'll try to fix my lighting next video, but okay, hopefully that lighting's a little bit better. I know it's kind of shining in the back with the with that, but so Charmander from Obsidian Flames. This is one of the first ETBs I bought. I still need to upload the video on it, but I knew that the Charmander promo was like a popular card. I basically wanted to get the card. I bought the ETB for grading purposes, and I really love this artwork. I mean, come on, Charmander with Pidgey, Charmander looking from inside the window. And I think there's a meme on this that's floating around Reddit, but I mean, an 8 because I knew it. So when I opened it out of the ETB, it had a dent up on top. I knew that was gonna knock it down, but I didn't know it was gonna be an 8. I wanted this to get at least a 9. Now it's gonna be about like a $16-15 card without shipping. And you see there's like whitening down here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a dot up here too. There's 3 total dots and a dent. I think I think that was like a 60% of it as a 9, but as an 8, I'm kind of disappointed. But this one might just stick with my personal collection. I don't know. I do have other ETBs that I'm gonna try to open, some Obsidian Flames ETBs that I'm gonna try to open. We'll see how they go. Well, whatever. All right, let's keep going. All right, we got the Greninja. We got the Greninja. I want this to get a 10. This is one of my favorite cards. The centering was good. I was handpicking them out at Macy's. They had the collection boxes, the Shroud of Fable collection box with the Kingdra and the Greninja. I saw the centering on this. I was like, I'm gonna get this one. All right, let's see. Oh, dang it. A 9. I really like this card, and I really wanted to keep it, but I think I'm only gonna keep it if it's a 10. It's such a dope card, even though I still think Greninja's a weird Pokemon. Oh, I see a cut mark. Yeah, there's like super small cut marks on each corner, which might be the reason for a 9, but look, they're so hard to see. They're hard to see, but yeah, disappointing, but still such a dope card. I think this goes about for 25 bucks. I think this goes about 25 bucks on eBay. So, what can you do? All right, we got a Japanese again. Oh, we got the Erika's Vileplume. Honestly, I kept these in good condition. I couldn't see any micro scratches on this one, but yeah, this is from the Tamamushi gym deck. Erika's Vileplume, and we got a 9. Wow, we got a 9. I remember thinking that this was gonna get an 8. Because I think there's like something in the back right here, and there's maybe whitening in the corner, but yeah, I think it's good. Like, I'm surprised that this got a 9. That's really good for, I think it's about 45 bucks. Centering's good, a little bit off, but I think the center is within spec. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm really happy with this. And then this one's, you know, any old vintage will probably go in my PC, my personal collection, but they will go up. Really like this Vileplume. I like the colors and everything. That's really awesome. All right, we got the Venusaur EX from 151. Probably my second poster box collection that I bought. Open this bad boy. Probably one of my biggest hits so far to date. What can I say? I mean, Venusaur's SIR is just one of the best SIRs I ever got. And I think it's one of the best designs in the 151 collection. So we got a 9. I think I was looking at it and I expected a 9, to be honest. I think the centering was off. It doesn't look that off right now. Kind of makes me think, like, I remember the centering was super off on this left side. Yeah. So we got one dot up here, and then another dot, kind of a big one down here. That might be the reason for a 9, but the centering looks good on this one. Really love this card. This one probably goes around 60 bucks. Probably wasted my money grading on it, but still, everything will go up, I think, a little bit over time. But yeah, love that card. One of my favorites. All right, we got the Charmeleon from the 151 IR. We got a 9. We got a 9. This is one of my most disappointing ones. I already saw the score on this one, but I honestly don't remember this cut mark, which is sketchy. I do not remember that cut mark up there. And then there's a cut mark down here. But that cut mark, this cut mark's huge. I don't know if you guys could see it. Yeah, the price difference from the 9 to a 10 was huge. So I'm kind of disappointed on this one. But still, a good card. Really love this. Again, out of two poster boxes, so 6 packs, right? I got the Venusaur and a Charmeleon. So when the 151 hits, they hit. All right, we got, this is my girlfriend's card, Q font, PSA 9. I really love this card. I love how the art is like the rainbow right here, and then you have Q font right in the center, taking a bath. Let's see, there's 2 cut marks, and then I believe we checked it. Yeah, there's bad hollow bleed right here on the top. That's bad. So lucky to be a 9, to be honest. I think could have been an 8. So Shroud of Fable. She loves Shroud of Fable. All right, another Japanese. Oh, we got the Meganium. We got the Meganium. Didn't see the score for this one, but it's got a little swirl, I think. This one was off center. The right side's really small. We got a 9. We got a 9. Okay. I wanted this to get a 10, but maybe the centering was bad. There is some hollow bleed throughout the whole card. I love this card. So I got the premium file, had a whole like file folder of the 2nd gen starters, and I do have the other Pokemon, but I just sent in the 3 top starters, or the 3 evolved starters. So yeah, really love Meganium. I always played in Gold and Crystal. That Meganium was like my favorite choice to play. Yeah, this one, I think it's just a centering that got it. It looks flawless other than that. Oh, I already saw it. It's an 8. Feraligatr. It's got a swirl in the bottom right here. So Feraligatr, got an 8. There's a big scratch that I don't know how that happened. If my mom kept it in perfect condition, it was in that file folder the whole time. I don't know how that scratch got there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, disappointed. I mean, I do have an 8. I'll show. I already saw the Typhlosion too, but if I see it, wow, this one's beautiful. I do love Feraligatr too. I love all the evolved starters. Oh, we have the Kingdra. I already saw the score on this. It's a 10. This is my girlfriend's. So again, we went to Macy's. We bought the collection boxes. I was looking up what has the best centering, and luckily this got a 10. So it goes for a decent amount, 60 bucks I think, and a PSA 10, and I think it will continue to go up because of how beautiful this art is. Come on. Thank you, Akogi. Or is it Akagi? Akagi. Beautiful water texture on the Kingdra. We're happy with this one. Yeah, this one had no white dots too, and good centering. So really happy with this one. All right, we got 3 more. Oh, we got the Alakazam. This is one of my favorite cards from back home, from the Yamabuki City Gym deck that thankfully my mom preserved. And I don't think I touched this one this much. I think this was in a deck where I sifted it a little bit, but oh, we got a 9. We got a 9. I was expecting this one to get a 10. Or sorry, I was expecting to get an 8 on this one, to be honest, because I like sifted through this card, and there is a dot right there. How did they not see that right there? There's like a, I think I was trying to clean it and I wiped out a little bit. They're so fragile, man. These vintage cards, so fragile. You gotta be careful. But one of my favorite cards from back home. So glad to have it encased in a slab. So I think this goes for about 45 bucks. PSA 9. I think it's gonna keep going up. People like Alakazam. Woo! All right, what do we got? Typhlosion, baby. This one, I was confident was going to get 10. And it does. It gets a 10. It gets a 10, baby. Yeah, a little bit of swirl right there. You guys can see that? Yeah. It gets a 10, and I'm happy. I'm going to keep this in my PC for a while. Probably my most expensive card on this grading session. And I do love Typhlosion. So dope. Alright, last one. We got the Pigeot. We got the Pigeot SIR from Obsidian Flames. This one was also a shoe-in. I literally just looked at it for like 10 seconds. Just threw it in because I saw the PSA 10 price for this. Let's see the back before we do this. Flawless on the back. No whitening whatsoever. A little bit off, but it doesn't matter. No whitening. Maybe a little bit of whitening right here. Okay. What do we get? Oh, we got a 10, baby. We got a 10 on the very vivid Pigeot SIR from Obsidian Flames. Super happy with this one. I think it's up there with a Typhlosion as far as value goes. But a lot of people don't like this one. I really like how vivid the blues are. And Pigeot, I would always get Pigeot on my starting lineup in Pokemon Red and Gold, Crystal. You need to use Fly. You need to use that HM Fly, right? Super happy with this one. And my Typhlosion. Look at that. Super happy with these 10s. But whew, happy to get these back. I do not remember that Charmeleon. Looking back, let me get that Charmeleon. I do not remember this Charmeleon having this large of a cut mark, which is sketchy. Okay, I did use GameStop, but I mean everything else seems to be accounted for, and I feel like that the PSA grader was fair overall. I am going to make sure that I take pictures of my cards before I send them in to GameStop. I know that they have a $25 off if you spend $250 plus, and that counts for, I believe, the grading, the grading fees too. If you were to place a large order, you get $25 off $250. That will be my next round, but overall, I'm pretty happy. Most of these will be on my eBay store, so you guys can check them out if you want to buy them. But yeah, I'm gonna keep collecting. I mean, this is what, 2 months of collecting. Super happy with the PSA's grading system. I mean, it wasn't too hard. You just have to kind of like limit the amount of cut marks on your cards before sending them in. You have to look at centering. Obviously, centering is kind of subjective, but you can use a measuring tool online. All of these are well centered, so I think if you see it's just off, I wouldn't recommend sending them in. But the cut marks are the main thing you have to look out for. Keep it to 1, 2 max. Ideally, just you want something that's flawless. Like, I also did send in a Cerulege. I'll show it right here. The Cerulege was the most flawless card I've ever seen. Beautiful surface, good centering, and then absolutely no whitening. I got that from Best Buy. Again, you can get promos from Best Buy if you spend $15 and more. Just go ask them, see if they have any. I got this from Best Buy. Unfortunately, it has a dent up here, so I'm not going to grade it, but I mean, it goes for what, $60-$70 PSA 10. That's a Cerulege I got from Best Buy. I got a 10, and I already sold it. I sold it for about $40, so you can easily get things to grade from promos if you just ask around. If you just see if any purchases come with promos. Like, for example, I know Pokemon Center has free promos that they'll give to you if you enter the coupon code, right? So things like that. So look for those to kind of get your money back from this expensive hobby. And yeah, don't forget to hit that notification button and subscribe so that you can see my next grading order. And yeah, there's a lot of cool cards on that. So got some good pulls from Surging Sparks. Hopefully those will get high grades. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment if any questions. And thank you all for watching. Have a good day.